Greetings, YouTube. I normally say happy Friday, but this video isn't as happy as I'm sure some people might normally be accustomed to seeing me be in video, especially when good things happen. I want to start off this video by saying I'm kind of surprised. I woke up to several messages in my inbox online and even some comments on other videos that are trying to start this movement where people don't spend in this season of Alliance War because of several factors. Now, I also want to point out the following. Some of the conspiracy theories that are sent to my in-game inbox or my line inbox or my Twitter or Instagram, whatever. By the way, Instagram remains the worst way to get a hold of me. If you send me a picture, I cannot include it. I cannot flip your picture around in Instagram. It would take me like 5 minutes longer to download. Do not send me pictures via Instagram. It is a waste of time, and it is also the worst way to get a hold of me. So, back to the video. Some people think that Kabam literally is dragging their feet so that they can make more money by people dying in content like Alliance War, between the lag, the crashes, the parry issues, etc. I just think that theory is, quite honestly, dumb. Because it makes the most sense for Kabam's bottom line to have a product that is, as they love to say, working as intended. And if the player can't do what they normally expect their champions to do, champions that they have spent so many times, thousands, tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of dollars investing in, then they're going to be much more likely to leave the contest, in which case Kabam, it's one of those, even if the theory was somehow correct, which I think it's like literally never going to be the case, but let's just say for the sake of argument, Kabam wants you to have to spend more items in Alliance War. Forget that they've been giving compensation for it and everything else. Forget all the logic and just say, tinfoil hat dude, you're right. Kabam is sabotaging your Alliance War, so you have to spend units. Well, that might be a short-term gain, like maybe for their bottom line, but it is a severe long-term loss. Because if that player remains unable to have their champion perform as they should, they will leave the game and they will stop spending altogether. And that's not to say Kabam still can't do a better job, especially with customer service, of which, even though you don't see these stories on videos in my channel, I talk to summoners now almost daily who reach out to me with customer service horror stories about Kabam's lack of personal care or touch, or even growing skepticism that they even play their own game, because sometimes their explanation about how to resolve an issue literally makes no sense versus what actually can happen in the game. But all this is to say, Alliance War Season 28, which is upon us, but I don't know why mine says continue, because I have placed no defenders and I'm not in an Alliance War, but for the first time, like, that's what my account does. Check with my Alliance leader, he's like, don't worry about it, you're not in it, thank God. But I don't want my channel to be something that just because I don't do Alliance War doesn't mean I can't talk about it, especially when this is about so many people who love Alliance War. I know people who've said to me, gosh, so many times, this is the reason why I still play the game. If they took away Alliance War, I would lose motivation. They think it's the best way to test their skills, the best way to improve, it's the most fun. Some things put the FU in fun, as I tell my students, and this is certainly, to me, one of them. But I don't like unnecessary, frustrating, stressful challenges when I play games. I like to relax, cause big yellow numbers, and end fights quickly. You've never seen someone who hates 30-minute fights more than me. I will sabotage the heck out of that fight, even if the game is working as intended, just to take a break and end the fight. So, really, this video is about setting up the reasons why people are calling for the boycott, specifically, of course, that the game still isn't working, and that Alliance War has the same issues that almost all different aspects of the game have, specifically the lag, the dropped frame inputs, the crashes, the parry and dexterity issues, the phantom hold block issue, where you go to block and your champions just holds block. You're not holding the button, but they are acting in the fight as if they are. I get it, But I also know Alliance War rewards are really important for quite a few people, and they don't want to boycott it to the point of not playing at all, because then they will lose their chance to not only open more crystals but also progress with the champions that they have in their roster. So I promised a couple people that even though I don't do Alliance War, I would make my usual less than 10-minute video on the situation and just put it out there and see what the community thinks. I do think Kabam wants the game to be fixed. That is my personal belief. Call me naive, call me whatever. I think it's in their best financial interest for them to get the confidence in the player base in terms of how it's operating back. I honestly just think they've tried everything they can and still don't know what to do, which is terrifying for the future of the game if it's just going to be in some percentage state of brokenness from here on out. But it is what it is. We can't change the game we have. We can only work with the game that is in front of us. The famous saying I've always been told is you can't change the cards in your hand, only how you play them. And that's kind of how this is today. Have a great rest of your Friday, YouTube. Thanks for watching.